Clicking on the File tab will take you to the Webiva File Manager, which is the central repository for all the files that you store in your system, whether it be images that you uploaded, text files or data files that you uploaded, or files uploaded by users. So when you click on the File Manager to begin with, the search for field will be highlighted, so we can just type in a quick search, say ping, and that'll show all the pings that have been uploaded into the File Manager. Clicking on one of the files will show us the details for that file. We can change the name of the file just by typing in a new name. So let's call this greentech.ping. Give it a second to process, and you'll see we've got a new name. To access the actual file itself, we can go down to where it says File, and you'll see clicking on that file will take us directly to the actual file to view. We can select multiple files just by dragging with a rectangular marquee, and it's really easy to drag and drop files and move them around. Uploading files is achieved by just clicking this little upload button and picking the file we want to upload. Give it a second to drag it into the system, upload it to the CDN, generate a thumbnail, but you'll see it shows up pretty quick. We can also drag and drop files from the desktop, just drag them into this central area, give it a little bit to upload the file into the system, send it over to the CDN, actually generate thumbnails, and we'll see those files show up in just a second. And there we have it. You'll see this text file got uploaded with a lock. That's because any file that's not an image or a media file, the system assumes it's a private data file, so you're going to want to make that file public if you actually want it accessible from the front end of the website. The system doesn't want you to accidentally upload a CSV of all your contacts and have someone download that from your website. So for text files, we can also edit the files. This also works with JavaScript, CSS, or HTML files. We can just modify it right here, click Save Changes, and the system will get updated. We'll see that in the Revisions tab. Now all of a sudden we have a new revision. So anytime you save a file, the old version will still be saved inside the system. To delete a file, you can either just click on the individual file and click Delete. We can also highlight multiple files and delete multiple files at one time. The system has a couple different views. We can also click on this list view, which will show you a little bit more information, the resolution of each of the files, or you can click back to the icon view, which we were looking at originally. We can also adjust the size of the thumbnails, and the system will reload a more detailed thumbnail into the view so that you can get a better idea of what's going on in the system. Create a new folder. We're going to click this little Create Folder icon and just give it a folder name. Like I said, dragging images around is pretty easy. Same thing applies for folders. You can just drag and drop and move them around. We can organize the view by clicking this little drop down, and we can jump through different folders by clicking on these links right here. You can see the total amount of disk space used by the system up here in the top right, as well as how much you have available to upload. All right, well that covers the File Manager.